I'm still recuperating from Kathy. All this week on the show, we've been honoring some of America's top teachers, and my next guest is no exception. Through an incredible love and dedication for children, this man is a perfect example of what teachers are all about. Let's take a look.
Come on. Let me show you where it's at.
John Passarini is more than just a Pied Piper of Wayland, Massachusetts. He's on a mission to bring adapted physical education to every special needs child in America.
I believe that I became an adapted physical education teacher because my father was born with cerebral palsy and then got polio. And when we would play catch and my father would miss the ball, I would instinctively go get it for him. I wasn't saying to myself, gee, my father has trouble walking, so I will go get the ball. It just became instinctive. Yes! Come over here, over here. What I do is craft the learning environment to make movement enjoyable and successful so that they, like other children, want to do something physically active.
I couldn't have done it without my friends.
Couldn't have done it without your friends. That is a great attitude. Nick and Tina are two high school students with Down syndrome. And I've been with Nick and Tina since they were in preschool. 10. Good job, T. One more, all the way up.
10.
Excellent. Most of my teaching occurs in small groups of 4 to 6 children. I go into the classroom, my student brings a guest, we go to another classroom, my other student brings a guest. So we're able to work on social skills as well as motor and fitness development. Chris, this is the finish line. You're ready to win the race. What I'm working with Chris on is lifelong health-related fitness skills. Chris Bryan wins the race, all right, ladies and gentlemen, yay! Katie Lynch, who was born with a connective tissue disorder and is 27 inches tall, graduated from college, cum laude, and she was so inspirational. I once heard something and shared it with Katie, and this was our mantra as we worked together for years until Katie passed away in October. That saying was that nobody is disabled, that everyone is differently able. And that kind of levels the playing field for all of us, including individuals with disabilities. I guess the place I love to be the best is right at a kitchen table with a family saying, how are we going to make this work? How are we going to do this? And then go to the school and say, listen, I'm with you. I'm here to help make this work. I can work with a student and work with a family to the point where they don't need me anymore. The name of the place is I Like It Like That. All right.
Folks, you have to meet this man. Please welcome the incredible John Passarini. Oh, John, I don't even know what to say watching that piece. My heart.
Thank you very much, Wayne.
What's the best part of your job? Watching that, what's the most fulfilling part of your job?
Well, I get to work with children from the ages of 3 to 21, and I get to stay with them during all their transitions. I get to meet the most wonderful families that you could ever want to work with. I get to develop programs. Some programs are still existing today. But the most rewarding is the ability to read a child's emotions, to craft their learning environment, to make it work for them, and to see the joy on their face when they see me, to share the love that we love, and to watch them improve.
Katie, who we saw in the video, she was the one that nominated you.
Yes.
For the teacher award.
Yes.
Tell us about your relationship.
Oh, man. Katie, I taught Katie for 6 years, through 7th through 12th grade. And then for the last 7 years after Katie graduated, we remained very good friends. And the message, because I know Katie passed away in October, but I know she's here. She's here with us right now. She could be on my shoulder, my little angel. And the message that, the mantra that Katie and I shared is that nobody is disabled. We are all differently abled. And that as we heard, levels the playing field for all children and all people. The other message that Katie felt very strongly about was that every human being is worth it. And I believe that your better teachers are the people who understand what the word "it" means in that phrase. And we sure have had them at Disney, because the honorees this year were the most incredible group of people that I've ever met.
What a wonderful night. And
thrill.
and all of you, when I get a chance to meet all of the teachers that I've met during the course of the week, and the teachers I met that night, having you on the show is just my small way of saying thank you for doing what we cannot do.
Wayne, thank you for having me here, and thank you for doing this for teaching. Probably the best compliment, and I appreciate, that anybody could say about me is that I'm passionate, and I feel your passion for teaching, and I really appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you. That's the least too. Well, I've got something for you. All week long, we've been giving away gifts courtesy of Hewlett-Packard, and they have given us a bundle worth $20,000 worth of equipment for you to take back to his classroom to help these children. You have a projection and a laptop and just a bunch of stuff. Courtesy, thank you so much, Hewlett-Packard. Thank you. And thank you so much, John. Folks, I want you to know that September 8th, we have the Teacher of the Year announcement right here on the show. So please tune in for that. Ladies and gentlemen, John Passarini, an incredible man. We'll be right back. Some of America's best and brightest teachers, and I was so blown away by their passion and dedication that I was asked to announce the Teacher of the Year right here on my show. It's an incredible honor, and in this envelope right here is the name of the winner. But before I open this, I'm going to put it down right there. Let's take a look at the 5 teachers we met last week one more time. When her friends were getting ready to retire, Gail McGugan went back to college to get her teaching credential. She graduated when she was 56. Today, Gail teaches 4th graders in St. Cloud, Florida, near Orlando, where she's the liveliest kid in the classroom.
Yeah, but look at this.
In Grapevine, Texas, everybody learns and everybody teaches in Sherry Stewart Gans's science classes. In the process, they're touching lives around the world. Jack Joyce left Detroit and found himself on the Crow Reservation in Montana. As a teacher, Jack is part parent, part role model, and full-time friend, blending high-tech science with the Native American culture. In Cove City, North Carolina, the students in Wendy Miller's special education classes travel the world without ever leaving the classroom. They do indeed get a special education from a very, very special teacher. For the past 34 years, John Passarini has been counselor, therapist, and head cheerleader to the students and families in Wayland, Massachusetts. John is on a mission to bring adapted physical education to every special needs child in America.
Chris Bryan wins the race, all right, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it for all of those outstanding teachers. And any kids watching, remember, education first. This has been brought to you by The Wayne Brady Show. And now the moment that we've all been waiting for, the Disney Hand 2003 Teacher of the Year is, drum roll please, John Passarini. John, senior audience. Hey, John, come on down here, John. John had no idea that he was going to win, and he just came to the show to see Ron and to support. John is modeling his summer ensemble. John, here, you take this mic because you're not mic'd. So how does it feel, Mr. Passarini?
Oh, Wayne, I want to thank you ever so much. This is, I have a very, very dear friend, Rick Moyer, who is athletic director at Wayland High School, and Rick talks about great life experiences. And, you know, aside from watching my children be born and my wedding day and my family and my parents and friends that I have, this is one of the top great life experiences of my life.
This belongs to you, my friend. That belongs to you. See, I had nothing to do with this. You did this all on your own. But I did have something to do with this. Season tickets to see the Boston Red Sox play. You and a guest. Season tickets for you. No problem. Come here and give me a hug. Now, folks, to find out how to nominate a teacher for the 2004 Disney Hand Teacher Awards, just log on to our website, www.WayneBradyShow.com. John Passarini, Teacher of the Year. We'll be right back.
Nearly 200,000 teachers in the United States were nominated this year for Disney's prestigious Teacher of the Year award. Dr. John Passarini of Wayland, Massachusetts won. And when you see this story, you'll know why. Shannon Ogden has tonight's cover story.
Zoom! Come on, moon in.
John Passarini has been teaching for 34 years.
Zoom!
Most of those years teaching adapted physical education, phys ed for students with disabilities.
Nobody is disabled. Everyone is differently abled.
Passarini teaches at all 5 Wayland, Massachusetts public schools. This year he has about 40 students, including 8-year-old Matthew McCullough, who has cerebral palsy.
He's very nice to me.
Yeah?
And, I think he's a nice guy.
We are going to play my favorite game in the whole world.
For this class, Matthew and 3 classmates he chose to accompany him are playing squirrels and nuts.
You are the squirrels, and guess who I am? I am the silver fox. And I want all the squirrel nuts all spread all over the place. If you pick up a squirrel nut with another squirrel, a magic friendship shield comes over you, and the silver fox can't tag you.
Passarini, who has a doctorate in education, created this game and this playtime teaching method which integrates his students with traditional students.
Oh, Zap is frozen!
The game builds physical skills and confidence.
I'll go by myself.
It's certainly working for Matthew, who has confidence enough to take over my interview. Oh, you want to ask me some questions?
Yes.
All right.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
What's your name again?
My name is Shannon Ogden.
It's a pleasure to see you here with the camera guy.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to see you here with the camera guy.
How old are you?
Oh, I am 56 years old.
That's nice.
His passion for being with kids. He has a special passion for kids with special needs.
From Wayland, Massachusetts, welcome John Passarini.
In September, Dr. Passarini, a Lexington, Massachusetts resident and father of 3 grown children, was named 2003 Outstanding Teacher of the Year by the Walt Disney Company. From an initial pool of 185,000 nominees, he was chosen by educators assembled at California's Disneyland. And the student who nominated Dr. Passarini for this award made a big impression on a lot of people herself. Katie Lynch, who had a rare form of dwarfism, was a student of Dr. Passarini. She made headlines when she walked 26.2 feet across the finish line of the 2001 Boston Marathon. Before she died last October, Katie sent in her nomination for Teacher of the Year.
She had planned to come out to L.A. and then, of course, passed away. I honestly believe that this award was a gift from Katie. All right, Kate, do you want to go defense or you want to go... Are you going to be defense with this lance, right?
This is Dr. Passarini's last year teaching in Wayland. He'll retire at the end of the school year, and what a way to cap a career.
This is one of the top great life experiences of my life.
For winning Teacher of the Year, Dr. Passarini received $25,000, which he'll use to travel to Italy with his wife. Wayland Public Schools got $10,000, $20,000 in computer equipment. Passarini also appeared on the nationally syndicated Wayne Brady Show, which gave him 2 season tickets to the Red Sox.
Season tickets to see the Boston Red Sox.